Hello everybody, so welcome to the Unix programming subject session again. So in today's session let us discuss with what the continuation topic of what the second chapter continuation topic, that is few of the concept in the shell interpretive cycle, basic and extended regular expression. So what is this basic and extended regular expression is used for in the shell programming. So in the shell programming, as we all know that here we are going to discuss with already in the previous session I have discussed with the few of the concepts like in the basic and extended regular expression for what it is used. So here the regular expression which we are going to specify here is with respect to what the patterns what we are trying to search. So there might be a situation where in which if I consider a file, so in that file I want to search for a particular pattern and I have to extract it, so, or I have to know at which particular line that particular pattern is there, whether that pattern is situated in that particular file or not. So at that time one of the command which is used for searching that kind of concept here is that is grep command. So grep command is the one which is used for what? Searching for a pattern. So what does grep command do here? So grep command here, it is going to first consider the input command line what we have provided as an input on the terminal. It is going to scan that entire input command line and it is going to, after scanning it, it is going to display the execution of that particular command. The shell is going to display the output of that command, like at what line that particular pattern has been present and the file name at which particular file that particular pattern has been provided. Okay, so this is what the grep command does. So in the previous session we have discussed with what the grep command syntax. So what is the grep command syntax here is? So the grep command syntax here is grep followed by option, and this option is optional, so here we are going to put that in a square bracket, followed by what? The pattern which you want to search, then the file name. So this is what you are going to provide as a command for grep. So this is the syntax for the grep command for searching a pattern. So grep followed by option, then the pattern, then the file name. So file name you can provide either one file or more than one file also. Okay. So in the previous session, so this was actually we had discussed. Along with that, even we had discussed with how actually it works by taking an example of student.txt file. Okay. So if I give just what grep followed by pattern, so if I want to provide the name as Aparna means, so this name will be enclosed with a double quote, the pattern followed by the file name student.txt. So this is one simple example of searching the file name. Okay, searching the pattern from a particular file name using a grep command. So grep, what it does is it is going to scan the entire input command line. The Aparna pattern has been provided from the file student.txt file. It has to search and it is going to display that, only that line will be displayed. So in whichever the line in student.txt file Aparna name is there, so those lines will be displayed here. Okay. So and also we had discussed with the grep option also, as I have specified here option. So those grep option also we had discussed in the previous session. So those options which we had discussed in the previous session are, so these are the options what I have specified. Okay. So these are and all the options here. Okay, so the first option is what? -i. So -i, what it does here? So -i always ignores the case for matching. So let me consider this a pattern itself here. So what happens here in this pattern grep Aparna student I. So if I have given grep -i with an option followed by a pattern if I have provided, so what happens from the student.txt file? So it is going to just ignore the case within the pattern what I have given, whether it is a small letter, whether it is a capital letter, it is going to just ignore that case and it is going to search for the pattern. So that is what option I does here. Okay, so even the name has been specified in the file as with a small letter Aparna means, so even this student name will also get matched here. Okay, CSC with CSC branch with joining date like this. okay, followed by the file name. So this is how it is going to display. The particular output will be displayed if you have given like this. Even though I have given the pattern with a capital letter A, so this is going to search with the capital letter as well as with a small case also. So in any one, if it has been matched means, so that will be displayed. So that is what I represent here. Next is V. So what does this V option does? So it is going to display those lines which I have been specified. It is going to display only those lines which is not provided within the which I have given as the pattern. So except that particular pattern line, it is going to leave all the pattern line what I have given, remaining lines will be displayed. So what does this mean? So as I have specified here, so it does not display the line matching the expression. So it is going to it is not going to display the pattern which I have given, those line will not be displayed. Instead, apart from that pattern line, the remaining will be displayed. So let me assume that instead of I have given V means here. So excluding this Aparna pattern line, remaining that is student details will be listed out from the file student.txt. So that is what this V represent, which means that the pattern what I have given, so that line will be deleted or it will be ignored, and remaining lines which is there with the different patterns, that will be displayed. So that is what this V represent. Then what is this N represent here? So N represent displays line number along with the lines. So it is going to display the line number. So if I have given grep -n with Aparna next student.txt means, so what it does is, it is going to display the line number of this pattern at which particular line it has been situated. So if the Aparna line is at the line number 10 means, so line number 10 with the remaining details it will be displayed like this. Okay, so this is what the -n represents. So this is the line number. Okay, so this is the line number which has been displayed, followed by the details. Aparna pattern has been present at the particular line number. Next, what does this -c does? So -c displays the count of number of occurrence of that pattern in the file, whatever the file I have specified. Assume that I have a file student.txt and the Aparna student has been that particular pattern Aparna has been occurred with twice in that particular file student.txt. Okay, Aparna name has been occurred twice. So at that time the count of that will be displayed as, so grep -c. Okay, let me take Aparna name followed by student.txt here. So what happens here is, so in the file student.txt, if Aparna name has occurred twice or thrice, so that count will be displayed in the as the output in here. So if the Aparna name has been occurred with the twice, that is a thrice means, so the count will be displayed like this. So even you can give the multiple file name for knowing the number of occurrence of that particular pattern. So here I have given what, single file name here. Instead of giving a what, single file name, even you can provide what, twice, that is more than one file also. So how that can be provided, I will just let you know. As I have specified, so grep -c Aparna student.txt, right. So instead of this, if even I can give what, a single grep -c, instead of Aparna I will give a different pattern. Okay, so let me give CSC pattern. Okay, so CSC pattern with from the file student.txt and one more file s1.txt. So if I have given like this, student.txt file and s1.txt file means grep -c pattern is CSC, okay, stud.txt file and one more is s1.txt file. So in this multiple file names you can provide for searching for a pattern. So if I have given here, I have given the option as what? -c. So what it does is, it is going to count the number of patterns what I have given the pattern CSE. So that pattern, if it is there in both the files student.txt and with that of s1.txt means, so it is going to count the number of occurrence of that particular pattern CSE. While displaying, since I have given here two file name, so it is going to display with stud.txt colon thrice, so 3 times this pattern has been occurred. Likewise s1.txt colon 4. So 4 times has been occurred. CSE pattern has been occurred in s1.txt file with 4 times, whereas in the file stud.txt 3 times this pattern has been occurred. So this is how the -c option works. So the next option is what? -l. So displays the list of file names only. So what it does is, so whatever the pattern I have given, so this -l option is basically used when more than one file name you have given for searching for a pattern. So as I have given here CSE pattern is there in the stud.txt as well as in the s1.txt means, so it is going to display like this. So instead of this, if I have given -l, okay, and assume that since each and every file what I have there, so here I have more than one that is more than 2 or 3 .txt file, that is text files are more. So instead of providing each and every file name, what I will do is, I am going to use a pattern here, that is wildcard here, like star.txt file. So what does this mean? So those file name which has ended with a .txt file, so all those files, from all those files, CSE pattern will be searched and it will be scanned by the grep command, and it is going to list out the file name. So in which and all the file star.txt, in which and all the file CSE pattern is there, which has been ended with the .txt file, so those file names will be listed out. So assume now in the stud.txt I have the CSE pattern, in s1.txt I have this CSE pattern, in student.txt I have this CSE pattern. So these file names will be listed out, in which CSE pattern is provided in all these 3 file names. -l always used for displaying the file name wherever that pattern has been provided in the multiple files. So here I have given multiple files. So instead of providing each and every file name, I have just given star.txt, which means that star represent it can accept any number of character, more than one character it can accept, or none character it can accept. So here more than one character it can accept, right? So even it is going to match stud, even it is going to match student, even it is going to match s1 also. So in these 3 files which has been ending with the .txt extension, so CSE pattern is there, so these 3 files have been listed out. So that is what -l represent. Next is what? -e-exp. So what does this do? So this is going to specify the expression with an option, okay. So and also you can use multiple times. So this -e can be used multiple times, which means that if the user want to choose, okay, so if the user want to choose a pattern or get the pattern from multiple patterns, if you want to consider, and if you want to fetch from or display those multiple patterns from a single file or from more than one file means, at that time you can use what? This -e option. So this -e option can be used for specifying the multiple patterns at a time. So assume that here, consider an example of for that option E. So in the student.txt file, okay, I have to choose the pattern CSE also, and also I have to choose the pattern MIT also, and even I have to choose the pattern what? Even I have to choose the pattern name also from the file student.txt. So how do I do that? So at that time I can use this multiple pattern matching like this by using an option E. So -e CSE, it is going to match CSE pattern, it is going to match MIT pattern, it is going to match Aparna from the file student.txt. So in this file, if all these three patterns are there means, so that is going to be listed out. So that is what this grep with an option with an option E represent here. So this option is basically used for matching multiple patterns. So only here they have given -E expression. So expression represent the pattern here. Okay. Next is what? -X. So it is going to match the pattern with entire line. So if I want to match the complete line from that particular line, okay, sorry, from that particular one single file. So at that time I can use grep. Okay, so grep -X CSE from the file student.txt. So what does this do? So it is going to match the entire line from the student.txt wherever the pattern CSE has been occurred. Okay, so this is what the -X represent here. So it is going to match the entire line. So the entire pattern with matches pattern with entire line. So if it is going to, if the user want to match the entire line from the file student.txt means he can just give grep -X the file. Instead of providing the pattern, he can just give the file itself. So it is going to match the entire line from the student.txt file. Next is what? -F followed by file. So what does this do? So this option is basically used for what? It is going to take the pattern from the file. Okay, so from one file it is going to read the pattern one per line. So from one particular line, the pattern will be considered and it will be displayed. So here you can give it as grep -F. So from which file you have to consider the pattern, so that file name you have to provide here. So student.txt. Okay, so from the line, so one per line it is going to consider the pattern and it is going to be displayed. So that is what this -F refers to. Okay. Next is what? -E. So what does this -E represent here? So this is an extended regular expression. So -E option, it is an extended regular expression which I will be discussing in the next topic itself. Okay, so this option is also being used here. Next, -F matches multiple fixed strings. Okay, so if the user want to match fixed strings, that is without any variation, so at that time he can use what? This -F. So it is going to match multiple fixed string from a given file. So option again it is used like this, grep -F student.txt, like this. Likewise grep -E, that I will be showing in the next topic itself. So these are the set or the basic regular expression sets which can be used for matching different kinds of pattern and for displaying the line number or matching multiple patterns, matching displaying the line number, doesn't, for ignoring the lines which the user doesn't want, ignoring the case, displaying the list of file names, displaying the count of number of occurrence of that particular pattern, specifying multiple patterns, okay, matching the pattern with an entire line, takes pattern from a file, and also pattern as an extended regular expression with an option E, capital E and capital F. So these are the different sets, the options used by the grep command, basic grep command or the regular expression. Okay. So in this, the next set of expressions what has been defined here is, one is with the extended regular expression, okay, and the other one is, that is basic regular expression set will be discussed, followed by next we are going to discuss with extended regular expression itself. Okay. So let me go with the next concept of this. So after understanding the basic regular, that is grep option, we will discuss with how we are going to use this basic regular expression with the grep command. Here the next concept within this here is what? The next concept within this basic and extend regular expression is knowing about the basic, that is BRE set. basic regular expression. So what happened in the previous grep option, we had one option, that is -e option, right? We had one of the option that is -e. What it does, so this is going to, if I want to match more than one pattern from a file or from a different file means, so what happens, every time I have to use what, this -e, right? Then I have to match the pattern. So instead of using this -e option each and every time for matching that different patterns or multiple patterns, by using this regular expression or by using these symbols, you can match those multiple pattern at a time itself, okay, instead of using that -e. So we call these symbols as what, an expression or a regular expression. So that is what, so you need to know these things with respect to here. So as what is this? So as I said, grep, okay, -e. So grep -e, I had given MIT, likewise grep -e, I had given CSC, then -e, I had given name, right, Aparna, then the file name I had given. So file name I had given. So this, for this entire command line here, if I want to match this entire 3 pattern from a file student.txt means every time I have to use this -e. So instead of using this -e every time, so in the Unix what has been provided here is, by using this BRE set, that is basic regular expression set, B represent basic, R represent regular, E represent expression. So by using this basic regular expression set, you can match, you can just avoid these options to be used again and again. So just by using this symbols or the expressions. So the one of the expression here is star. So star, what it does, it is going to match 0 or more occurrence of previous character. Then G star, what it represent, nothing, either none it is going to match, or it might match G, single G or double G or more than that also. Next dot represent what, a single character. Dot star represent what, either nothing or any number of character after this. Next PQR represent what, so character class. So within the character class, so this is known as character class. So within this character class, if any characters have been specified, so that is going to match a single character at a time, either P or Q or R. Likewise, if I have given the range P to R, so a single character is going to match within that ASCII range what I have specified. So the ASCII range what I have specified here is what, between P to R. Next is what, PQR. So negation of PQR. So negation of PQR, if I have specified that within the character class, means excluding this PQR, remaining characters will be matched. Okay, so just ignoring this PQR, remaining characters which is there by within this character set, so that will be matched. Next, pattern. Circumflex followed by a pattern expression if you have given. So it is this is going to provide you this pat, whatever the character I have given, so it is going to find or match the pattern pat at the beginning of a line. So if I have given circumflex followed by any character, so this is going to match beginning, always this pattern should be there. Likewise pattern dollar means, so at the end of the line this PAT should be there. I will just explain with example, you will let you know. Next is what, negation of P to R range. So excluding this range between P to R, excluding these character of this range, remaining character range what do we have in that character set, like between A till O, okay, and after that S till Z, sorry, those characters will be matched, but excluding this range between P to R. So this is about your basic regular expression. So let me discuss one by one what and all these expression does. By taking an example, I will just let you know. So how it is going to be matched with the file, or how we are going to match this pattern by using this regular expression. So let me consider with the file name, okay. So let me consider with the file name grep, okay. Okay, so this is the expression with the grep command what I have given, followed by, so this expression is nothing but it should match that expression pattern with that of the file name what I am going to give. So let me consider this emp.txt file. Okay, so in the emp.txt file, if I want to match this particular expression what I have given here, so this expression can match, so in the character class what I have given AA, G star, then again in the character class AR, and again in the character class RA, and after that WAL I have given. So what can it can match? So this character class either match A and after that G, either G and after that even double G can also be matched. So as of now I will take only single G, then either it can match A or R. So I will take R here. Here also either it can match R or A. So I will take A here, okay, then WAL. So this is one pattern which can be matched from the expression pattern what I have taken. Likewise, even it can match A, G, G, okay, A, instead of matching R it might match A also, agar, okay, then WAL, okay, agarwal, right. So even it can match like this also, or else even it can match like this also, it can match, or it can match like this also, or it can match like this also. Okay, so these are the different characters patterns which can be matched from the regular expression. So likewise you can have the matching combination if you have given like this, if you have used the expression characters for matching a pattern, if you have used those symbols, you can match these many kinds of pattern. So in the previous grep command option, what do we had for matching these many different kinds of pattern? I was supposed to use what, this -e followed by pattern, again -e followed by some pattern like this. Every time I have to use this -e. So just to ignore that, in the next version of this set has been defined with the regular expression, so that if I have used like this, you can match in this many pattern from the file emp.txt file. So in the emp.txt file, if the pattern has been occurred with any one of this means, so that can be matched and it is going to be displayed. So next is what? Now you have come across with what? Character class as well as with what? G star also. So now even you can match what? Grep, okay. So even you can match with dot and dot star. So that is how you are going to match with dot and dot star. So if I want to match with dot and dot star, let me assume one of the pattern star. So dot represent what? A single character, and after that is dot and star represent what? Multiple character. So if I have given dot, okay, let me consider S dot, okay, after that star, okay, Gupta, if I have given like this from the file emp.txt file. So what and all it can match now? So from this what and all it can match? So from this S dot B dot Gupta it can match, right? S dot B dot Gupta also it can match, because star represent what? Any number of character. Either it can match B or it can match dot, then space also. Okay, even it can match what? S dot Sen Gupta, like this also it can match. So Sen, any number of character it can match. So this star can even have this also. Likewise S dot Das Gupta, even it can match. So in this way, either any pattern which is present in the emp.txt file, so those will be listed out with the dot star. So that is what the dot and star represent here. Okay, so dot and star is basically used for what? Matching either single character or more than one character, that is star. So star again it represent what? Either none or more than one also. So next is what? Negation. So negation also we had considered. So grep. So if I have given like this, negate of, okay, A to B, or negate of what? A and A, negate of A and A. Next, G star, again negate of AR, then RA, then val. So what happens now? So here, excluding this AA, it is going to match remaining characters, right? So remaining characters it is going to match. Let me consider for this. Okay, so let me consider here AA, let me be this itself. So after this I might take, okay, remaining this, so it can match Graval like this. Okay, even it can match if I have given like this ERA, so even it can match ER, either one, right? So GRA, GR, then GRWAL, because here negation, since I have specified here negation of AA within the character class if circumflex has been provided means, so it is not going to match these characters. So remaining characters will be matched. So remaining character means it might match B also, or it might match capital B also, or it might match any other character like M also. So M, G, so G is what? Either single G or more than G. So if I have considered, since here we do have star, so double G even it can match M, double G, then here it is not going to match these two character. Okay, so remaining character it might match. So what happens here is, remaining character means even it can match what? E also. Okay, next in this either R or A, so it is going to match either R. Next time it might match what? A also, so WAL, M Garwal. So this is what? This is one pattern which can be matched from this expression. So negation of AA means it is excluding this two character, remaining character will be matched. So only here I have represented with M and G, double G, then excluding this character it is going to match remaining character, then from this character class R and WAL. So likewise you can match multiple patterns, okay, and you can display. So this is about your negation class. Likewise even you can match what? Next is starting character and ending character. So what if in case if I want to match the starting character as what? Let me consider the character matched should be what? Starting character it should match with M, okay, or MIT, okay, followed by the file name which you want. So grep starting character in the file, if any starting character in that particular file in any of the line from the emp.txt file. So from the emp.txt file in any of the line, if any pattern is being matched with starting letter with MIT means, so those lines will get displayed. Okay. Likewise ending character. So if the ending character is MITM, here it was just MIT, here the ending character it should be MITM, or it should end with this 4 letters. So if it has been ended with these 4 letters from the file emp.txt file means, so that will be listed out. So that is what the grep command does here. So these are the different expressions which has been used with the BRE set, that is basic regular expression set. It has been listed out. So instead of using multiple patterns for matching multiple patterns, instead of using -e option each and every time, I can use what? This regular expression patterns or the regular expression set can be used, and I can match multiple patterns from the same file or from the more than one file or from different files also. So that is what this basic regular expression set does. Okay, so the next command, next set within this is what? Extended regular expression. So that is what? Basic and extended regular expression. That is extended regular expression, which we abbreviate it as ERE. Okay, so extended regular expression. So this extended regular expression here, it is going to match with, it has been defined with the advanced option of what, or the advanced concept of this regular expression. So here it is possible to match a dissimilar patterns. So there actually in the previous set, by using the expression, we had matched with more than one pattern, right, by using those regular expression set like star, question mark, dot, sorry not question mark, star, dot, dot star, then GG star, followed by character class, negation of character class, then ending character, beginning character with the circumflex and ending character with the dollar, right. So using those character set, we had defined for matching what, multiple patterns in the BRE set. Now if I want to match a dissimilar set of pattern means, at that time we are going to use this extended regular expression option. So here that option can be used with what, -e. So here also we do have a set of ERE, that is extended regular expression, that is the set has been defined here, set of ERE has been defined, okay, that is regular expression sets have been defined, but all those will be used with this -e option. So plus, what does this represent? So plus matches, it is going to match one or more occurrence, one or more occurrence. Likewise, we do have question mark. So this is going to match with 0 or more occurrence, matches 0 or more occurrence of previous character, okay, of previous character, here also previous character. Likewise, we do have one more expression, that is pipeline, and one more, that is opening bracket and closing bracket. So this is for pattern if I have PQR/XYZ pattern. So you can match two dissimilar pattern by using this pipeline. Likewise, so if you want to group this, so you can group like this and you can match by using this opening and closing bracket. So this is going to match this way. So if I want to match the expression 1 and expression 2, so this is the expression. So if I want to match the expression 1 with that of expression 2, so that can be matched by using what? This pipeline. Match PQR expression and XYZ expression. Next, PQR pipeline followed by XYZ expression, right? So if you want to match this kind of a pattern like some word here or any other pattern, might be any kind of a pattern here, say like ABC. So this is one expression, this is one more expression, PQR ABC, XYZ ABC. So either two of expression can be matched, either PQR ABC or XYZ ABC. Okay, so matches PQR ABC expression, okay, or XYZ ABC expression. So this is what the set of ERE, that is extended regular expression expressions, which has been used for matching a dissimilar patterns. So in the previous, even there also we had a dissimilar patterns with multiple patterns, but there we were using with the other character sets, right, other regular expression symbols. But here these are the few more regular expression set which has been defined within the extended regular expression set. So plus matches one or more occurrence of previous character, question mark either 0 or more occurrence, PQR either PQR or XYZ expression. So either PQR ABC or XYZ ABC. So these are the set. So let me consider one by one with an example and show you how it is going to match. Next is what? In the next option here, so as I have discussed with the previous that is the set of expressions with the extended regular expression here. So if I consider the question mark here, so here I have considered what? The question mark. So what does this do? So this is going to match either 0 or more than that 0 also, or that is non-zero values also, right? More than one character also. So here it is going to match, as you can see here, either it is being matched with what? Anil Agarwal with the double G, and this question mark G. So this G is being already provided, but G question mark, what does this is going to match is only single G or more than that single G also. So here only single G is being matched, okay, or G question mark, even it might not match what? This G also. So 0. So in the second line, second G is not being displayed, or it is not being provided here, it has been ignored. So either a single G or no 0 pattern will be occurred. So that is what the meaning of this question mark. Likewise, if I give G plus instead of question mark, if I give G plus, what it is going to display from the emp.txt file? So it is going to display GG, or else at least one single G should be there. So at that time what happens here? So plus represent either one or more, right? So one G should always be there. It can't display just a single G like this. Instead, even it should display double G always here, like this also. So this character class either A, capital A or small a. Here once small a it has taken, next time capital A it has been displayed. Next part of expression is G plus. So either at least one G should be there after this G. So after this G, at least one single character G should be there. So after that G, one single character G. So after that, even it can have more than one G also. Even it can display like this also, 3 Gs. Like this also it can display. Okay, so but at least one G should be there. But whereas if I give question mark, G question mark like this, so what happens now? So if I have given like this, so either it can have more than one G also, or it might not have that G at all. So G question mark means none of the G's can also be there. So at that time you can just display what? Agarwal like this from the file emp.txt file. So if the name is pattern, name is like this, means even it can display in either of this option by using this extended regular expression set plus and question mark. So next is what? The next set of expression is by using a pipeline. So here either it can match Sen Gupta or it can match what? Das Gupta from the file emp.txt file. Either one at a time it is going to match. So next time it might match what? Das Gupta also here. So if I want to match both, so at that time I can give what? Like this also, Sen. So here Gupta is common, right? So you can just extract that Gupta outside by grouping that Sen and Das into one expression like this, by enclosing that in a what? Character class, that is square bracket, by using that expression. Okay, then you can find it like this also, emp.txt file. So now it is going to match what? Both the names, Sen Gupta, director, sales, its joining date, okay, then salary. Likewise Das Gupta. So next time it might match Das Gupta also. At a time only one expression is going to be matched here, either Sen or Das Gupta. So here either both the expression can't be matched, because pipeline represent either one expression has to be matched here. So here either Sen Gupta or Das Gupta has to be matched. So before it was matched with Sen Gupta, next time if I execute, if the Sen Gupta is not there, means it might match with what? Das Gupta also. Okay, so this is about your basic regular basic and extended regular expression set. So in the initial when we started with this concept, that is by using a grep command how you can search for a pattern. So there we had a syntax of checking for the pattern or verifying with that, matching the pattern is what? Grep option followed by pattern, then the file name. Next again we discussed with what? The options of the grep command. The options of grep command are -i ignoring the case, -v deleting the lines, next -c counting the number of occurrence of a pattern, -l for displaying the file name, -n for displaying the line number, -x matching the entire line, then -f for taking a pattern from a file, small f, then -e capital E for matching extended regular expression set, small e for matching a multiple pattern from a file. Followed by next we discussed with what? Basic regular expression set, that is star, question mark, dot, dot star, all these, right? We had discussed those regular expression with the character class also. Next we discussed with these plus, question mark, plus matches either one character, at least one followed by more than one. Next question mark either 0, that is either 0 or more than one character. Next pipeline, either one of this pattern is going to be matched. Brackets for the pipeline if you give means like this, it can match either Sen Gupta or Das Gupta. So these are the different sets of regular expressions which you need to know in the shell command, that is within your shell interpreter cycle. Okay. So this is about your shell interpreter cycle command. So there in the shell interpreter cycle we understood about what actually the shell is, how the shell interpreter cycle work, followed by wildcard meta characters we have discussed. Next followed by next we discussed with the escaping and quoting concept. Next we have discussed with these concept, that is basic and extended regular expression concept. So this actually completes with the second chapter of your shell interpreter cycle. So the next chapter is all about how to actually write a shell script or a shell program itself. So we are going to understand those syntax, how to write a shell script itself by knowing its constructs and all. That is there also we are going to understand about the different programming constructs. So that we will be discussing in the next session. Thank you all.